Hello, good morning. How are you? I hope that you have successfully completed your semester 1. Now we enter to semester 2. That in the general paper common course you have 2 papers. One paper is Zeitgeist, collection of poems and essays. On the other hand, you get a very detailed study on academics and professional success writing. And this textbook has almost 8 modules. And I plan to take some modules, begins with module number 4. By the course of time, we will enter to 5, 6, 7. Remaining areas will be dealt by another teacher. And I welcome all of you to semester 2. And I hope that everybody is happy in our college. And by the course of beginning of April, you will be coming to the college and we will teach you directly. And that will be a very pleasant experience, I think, because you have been staying home for 1 year. And 1 semester together, we taught you online. Are you happy? Do you adjust with online classes? I hope everybody is happy. Now I am here standing to deal with some areas before entering to academics and professional writings. We have to give you a small introduction regarding the topics. All right, this area deals with some methods of writing in excellence. Okay, the previous semester you studied some LSRW area, listening and speaking, writing and reading area that dealt with in transaction, and I hope that your examination will be at hand in a very recent time. So this is an area to be dealt in second semester. In the common course and paper, you will get how you can write beautifully. That is some stepping stones in grammar, some areas of how to write beautiful tenses, the methods of writing different sentences, the method of how to frame different types of questions, those questions how you will be dealing to effective communication, that all these things that we dealt in the previous semester. Now we plan to focus how you will be in a correct way to write beautiful essays, and how you can write beautiful articles, and what is to say more, how you will enter to write beautiful short stories. All these areas, what all the methods and milestones that you have to keep in mind before starting to write beautiful articles and stories. This may be the total area, how you can write, what you have to write, the method in which you have to write, all these areas to be dealt with. You know what I say, the readiness and what is called the cooperative method of writing, that do not worry about what your friend has written, that you have to study in hand. If possible, you try to criticize and let the other person also criticize you, so that self-criticism, what is called the others' criticism on you and your criticism on others, will make you ripe enough to face all the challenges. You know, Abdul Kalam, our former president, once interviewed by certain people. Probably the students from Engineering College of Ranchi, all right, that present place in Jharkhand. All right, he was interviewed, and some efficient students asked our Abdul Kalam ji, all right, what is the real problem that face young generation? Young generation in the sense that you people almost in adolescent period, enjoying your life in colleges, and what is the present problem that you face, and why people cannot be successful in the life? Very spontaneously, Abdul Kalam, our former scientist, turned president and said, it is written in his biography. All right, he says, the young generation like you face problems. What problems? That facing the problem that you people, all right, try to understand that the main problem is fear of failure. All right, what does it mean? Fear of failure. Whatever you do, suppose you write exam, that exam becomes difficult for you. The basic problem that you face, that you are afraid of writing exam. So fear of the failure is the main problem of the people of young generation, adolescent period, people that they challenge. And what are the factors that makes some people fear about something? He continuously writing, he says, they are not ready to face the challenges, and they feel whether they will fail. Why? Some people say, I am not fit for the job, I am not fit for the suitable for the position, I am not able to complete my course. Some people, even in my experience, I have seen some people, even in the literature classes, stop their studies and go, even the BCom classes, stop their studies and go somewhere and join some manual works and all that. But just like Abdul Kalam, that you have to keep in mind that the fear of failure, suppose you keep fear that you are afraid of failing will make you fail. But you should be confident that you have to face, in the sense that one day or another day I will means I can means I will do, and comes victoriously. This type of the thing that you have to keep in mind. Studying academics, writing methods, that what you studied grammar, what you studied in English language, are all the fires that, or what we call fuels, that makes your life very happy. So once, just like the method of writing, you see, Abdul Kalam, we have so many factors of fear of failure, in the sense that everybody is not at all confident, that you should be confident enough. In the story related to Abdul Kalam, in the same way, I remember Napoleon the Bonaparte. Napoleon the Bonaparte was a very strong army soldier. He was a captain. During the wars, he did his maximum. But one day, once all the problems that he comes to know, his soldiers are afraid that their country will be devastated by the enemies. The general of Napoleon reported, Napoleon was very passively sleeping in his bedroom. This time, Napoleon's Bonaparte's general knocked at his room and came. During my sleeping time, why did you enter here, Napoleon asked. General reported. The military general reported. It is written in the history. General reported, My Lord, what is you are sleeping now? This night is now very precious for us. Our soldiers, our military has no patience at all. They have no food materials. Everything lost. We are in this trench for now. This is a fortnight. We lost all the food materials. What shall we do? Our soldiers are very hungry. All right. That we can stop this war and go back. Napoleon reported. After thinking 1 or 2 minutes, he says, reported, okay, General, we have a solution for that. What solution is that? Immediately ask all the soldiers to wake up. I am also coming with you. Let us go and make a very huge and surprise attack on our enemies. We have 2 types of profits on that. One profit is that we can kill our enemies. Second profit is that, our enemies have lots of stock of food materials. After attacking and killing them, we can take all the food materials and we will eat. This is the resolution. Napoleon Bonaparte. What does it show? It shows not fear of the failure, not succumbing to the enemies, but the confidence. Like I would advise you people, you are young generation people, come out of your fear. Face all the challenges like Napoleon Bonaparte and his general. Go and attack your enemies. Get all the profits what you need. In the same way, once you enter to academics, you should be very careful in the sense that how you can write. Only by the way of your self-effort. If you have self-effort, you can write beautifully. What is the method I would say? I remember one of my students, reported one day, the style of writing. We can easily write so many things, even in Malayalam, even in Hindi, Tamil, English, everything is quite easy. Suppose you write, what is the real stylistics method of writing? That is what we are going to focus on academics. Our academics type of writing, like story writing, like essay writing, like article writing, even poem writing, there is a method. That method you have to concentrate. The method. So we depend on the real methods and styles of writing. The styles of writing where you come. All these points you have to give. What is the real meaning of stylistics writing? This is stylistic. X writer writing in a different style, Y writer writing in different style, I write in a different style, you write in a different style. All these are different styles. Suppose you read on epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata, like that all world classics. They have a different style. What type of style is called grand style? The grand style is not a small ordinary style of ordinary people. Gods and goddesses will never speak like ordinary village girl. They use different styles. What is called grand style? In the same way, in our method of writing short story, in our method of writing poetry, in our method of writing general essay, even our essay will get 8 marks out of 10. This guy gets 7, another guy gets 6. Why these differences? Because of the style of writing is different. Then what is this style? I would parably I would refer one method. Example that sometime we have to translate in Malayalam, and also the same way, suppose I have an experience that one of our my old friends reported the stylistics method of writing. X sending a letter to Y. Alright, then Y is reading this letter. Remember, alright, X sending a letter. personal letter. We have the habit of writing letters to our uncles and aunts, what you call our friends. Those X has a friend Y, X writing a letter to Y, and Y reading. All right, now look, the writing style. The writing style of X makes Y wonder why this X writing in this way. Why reading this letter? Priya Sugurte. താങ്കളുടെ കത്ത് കിട്ടി. Remember, this is Malayalam translation. In order to, I want to show you how difference of writing, stylistics method of writing, how you can improve your writing. That is my effort to explain. So, X sending Y a letter and Y reading the letter. In Malayalam, താങ്കളുടെ കത്ത് കിട്ടി. താങ്കളുടെ കത്ത് കിട്ടി. ഒരു മറുപടി ചട്ടം രൂപീകരിക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ബോധപൂർവം വിസ്മരിച്ചു എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിൽ ഏറെ സത്യം ഇല്ലായ്കയില്ല. Look, this is the Malayalam translation of his letter. What does he write? He writes, താങ്കളുടെ കത്ത് കിട്ടി, മറുപടി ചട്ടം, ഒരു മറുപടി ചട്ടം രൂപീകരിക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ബോധപൂർവം വിസ്മരിച്ചു എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിൽ സത്യമില്ലായ്കയില്ല. മീൻസ് ഞാൻ കത്ത് മറുപടി എഴുതാൻ മറന്നുപോയി. In order to write a simple sentence like ഒരു മറുപടി എഴുതാൻ മറന്നുപോയി, the stylistic method of writing of X is in a different way. X writing that ബോധപൂർവം വിസ്മരിച്ചു എന്ന് പറയുന്നതിൽ സത്യം ഇല്ലായ്കയില്ല. ഇല്ലായ്കയില്ല മീൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു I forgot to write a reply for you. See, this is the method of stylistics writing. So, this lesson, fourth module, that you have to remember this method, how you can develop and reorganize the real method of developing writing. That may be related to different stylistics. So, you have to be very cautious and very all right, very important, very correct special way. You have to focus your concentration. Different styles of writing. You know, epic has a grand style method. Suppose you go to tragedy. Tragedy has a different method. It is in a tragic style we write. Comedy you take in a comedy style. All right. Comedy will be different from tragedy. All right, tragedy will be sidelined by always what is called a type of comical relief and comical elements. So it should have a just like you see our Dr. Bean's stories, Charlie Chaplin's stories, all these in comedy or comical basic areas. So different types of writings like stories, articles, essays, all these you have to keep in mind. So once you try to write stories, once you try to write articles, once you try to write essays, even your academics examination, you will have to prepare essay topic. And this essay topic is different from Y, different from Z. Why? Because your stylistic method is different. So how to improve our stylistics? How to improve our methods? How to improve our steps to write beautiful essay or short story is the matter of concern in this chapter number 4, in the writing for academics and professional studies. So we start fourth module, how to write. The first area that deals with different styles of writing. And the different styles of writing is epic method, tragic method, comic method, all the stories, article and essays. There one particular term coming rhetoric that you have to keep in mind. Rhetoric. All right, what is meant by rhetoric? They will ask sometime, rhetoric is a style. It is a means of persuasive speech and writing. It should create an impression that somebody should write beautifully. It means persuasive speech and speaking as well as writing. Suppose you keep somebody to talk in a beautiful way, that is a method of rhetoric. So rhetoric will be different from areas of their people of living. The communication persuasively, methods employed in writing and speaking. So rhetoric is one matter, is persuasive speech and writing. It communicates persuasively. Methods employed in writing and speaking. Different types of methods. Example, we keep in our, the different methods that we keep in speaking. I would talk to you. You people do not talk to your parents the way you talk to your immediate friends. That keeps a register different. The way you talk to a parish priest or a priest of a temple will be different from your way to talk to your friends. So this method of stylistics, method of writing as well as speaking also influenced. So rhetoric is a concept where you can persuasively offers other people to speak and write, and they to develop communication and methods employed in writing and speaking. What all the rhetoric, the areas coming? First, rhetorical methods we have. Rhetorical, this is after rhetorical, you will write what are the important rhetorical methods. One, different methods are there. Probably writing in the essay, we have different methods. Example, descriptive method is there. Descriptive method is there. Then second one is narration method. All right, narration. All right, which is the first topic. Then third one is argumentative type. These are different methods of writing essay topics, story types, articles type with a special reference to essay writing that we compound. First method is descriptive method. Second one, narration or narrative method. Third one is argumentative method. I was referring to your communicative English, what is called IELTS, English language testing scheme. For the academics purpose and academics examination, you should attempt one big essay topic in 250 words on argumentative style. Argumentative style means that topic will be supplied and they ask you to tell your views whether you agree or disagree. Recently came one topic. One topic has come. All right, what is that? Tuition classes are very mandatory in modern education. And till 12th grade, people go for scientific subjects like mathematics and science, chemistry, biology. Like everybody goes for tuition classes. And one essay came for international testing scheme. That question was, tuition classes are nowadays mandatory or compulsory. All right, do you agree or disagree? This is the one of the beautiful small simple example for argumentative essay. So argumentative essay means there is a method of writing the essay after introduction, after body is supplied, then the merits, then the demerits, your agreement or disagreement, then conclusion. There follows a structure. This structure will teach you definitely. Now my attempt to give you what all the areas to be taught in future. In fourth module that I am going to lecture. First one is descriptive method. Second one is narrative method. Third one is argumentation or argumentative method. Then fourth one is compare and contrast. Compare and contrast. Alright, this is also very important for IELTS examination. In the writing examination, first essay topic for academics coming, compare and contrast. That I already taught you, giving you different graphs and all that. They will ask you to compare A graph to B and B graph to A and find the solution. So, in the competitive examination, particularly IELTS International English Language Testing, they ask you to write two essay topics. One is argumentative generally, one is compare and contrast method. So, how you can improve this compare and contrast? How you can improve your argumentative essay is the primary concern of our fourth module, which university plan to make you fit to face challenges of writing IELTS even or international examination system. By that way, to make you proficient to face different challenges. Means, like Abdul Kalam says, never fear of failure. Never fear. The fear of failure is there means that your life is gone. Alright, just like Napoleon Bonaparte. March ahead, go, and not only killing enemies, take their food and we eat. That is our motto. And then next stage is called cause and effect method. This is general method of writing essay, or a cause and effect. So generally in the university academics, we have 5 important methods. One is descriptive method, second one narrative method, third one argumentative method, fourth one compare and contrast method, fifth one cause and effect method. Generally, when we write essay topic, all these 5 different methods, structure of the essay will be same. About which structure we have to discuss in detail. So, academic writing in discussion. First one is persuasion, second one is arguments, then compare, then cause and effect, then defining, then classifying. So usually we go to narration is the best, easiest method of writing essay. And before we start methods of writing essay, alright, before starting the different styles of methods of writing or different methods of essay preparation, before that we will teach you how to write a general essay as such in future, or the method that you developed so far. So before entering to the essay topic, we should understand how you will write a small paragraph, because an essay topic is comprised of many paragraphs, and before entering to essay topic, you should understand how a para should be prepared. So this para, after preparation of paragraph, then you go to the structure of the essay. After the structure of the essay, slowly you will enter to description, narration, argumentation. These 2 to 5 steps, then chapter will be closed. So different methods of writing is the primary concern or the subject matter of this lesson, or the module number 4 that we will discuss in future. So before entering the methods of narration or description or argumentation, before that we will finalize the method of writing a paragraph first. Then after paragraph, how you will write. would have been different from your higher secondary level, because in the higher secondary level, higher secondary education department or the Kerala education department is not so specially interested in the method of writing. But once you go to college level, your style should be assessed. Your style of writing will be evaluated. Then you will be trying to score good marks. So this is the area that we are going to discuss in detail. All right, now in the next class, I will start how to write a paragraph first. What all the specification that you should keep in mind before preparing a paragraph. After preparing a paragraph, how you will jump to essay writing, the method of essay writing. After that, we will study what is a narration and what all the features of narration. That is the scheme, the method by which we will finish this lesson in future. Till that moment, goodbye.